Showers and storms are brewing across South Australia today, and a slow-moving rain band is expected to develop and move eastwards over the weekend. My name is Sarah and I'll be taking you through what's happening at the moment, but also what we're expecting over the weekend as tropical moisture combines with a number of troughs. So we'll start off by taking a look at the water vapour imagery. This gives us a really good understanding of where the moisture is in the atmosphere, and we can see a lot of tropical moisture that's being drawn down over southern Australia and into the Southern Ocean. Also noticing this cold front and prefrontal trough that is pushing in from the west. Now, as we look at the radar from the last 6 hours or so, we can see that showers and storms have already been developing over parts of South Australia. In fact, there's been between 5 to 13 millimetres recorded in the gauge in just the last 6 hours. Now, as we move through for the remainder of today, we're expecting the showers to become more scattered, and with even some areas of patchy rain to develop through eastern parts of South Australia as well. With regards to thunderstorms, they are possible through large areas of southern and eastern South Australia, but our main watch point is across parts of the Pastoral District, the West Coast and the Eyre Peninsula, where there's a marginal risk of heavy rainfall as these storms tap into that abundant moisture. Now, as we move into tomorrow for Saturday, we're expecting that trough to push eastwards and push the showers and the storms into parts of southwestern Queensland, western New South Wales and western Victoria as well throughout the day. Now, although these look like similar wet weather areas, they're actually very different types of weather. With this area here being more of a rain band, so that persistent soaking rain that lasts for a number of hours, the type that farmers really love, whereas through South Australia we're expecting it to be far more dynamic, far more energetic, with thunderstorms and showers developing. So as we look at the thunderstorm outlook for tomorrow, we can see that there is some areas of yellow, severe thunderstorms possible throughout large parts of South Australia, with our main concern being heavy rainfall that may lead to flash flooding, but there is also the potential for hail and damaging winds as well. Also just noticing that this green area does show that outside that area there are normal thunderstorms that are possible throughout the day. As we head into Sunday, that rain band is expected to slowly push eastwards. In fact, throughout the day, it is expected to extend right across the country from the Kimberley all the way down into Tasmania, which is over 4,000 kilometres long. Now, it will be a wet morning for Melbourne on a Sunday morning, but then as we move through into Monday, the rain band is expected to really start to focus and push into eastern parts of the country. So that includes eastern parts of New South Wales and eastern parts of Queensland. In fact, as we move into Tuesday, an upper level feature will then move into the region and invigorate or enhance the shower and storm activity, with the potential for some really good moderate rainfall totals through the region. So how much rainfall are we expecting with this system? Well, over these multiple days, over the next few days, we're expecting to be widespread areas of 20 to 40 millimetres possible through these orange areas. But the heaviest rainfall totals is where we see these purple or pink areas where there's 50 plus millimetres possible throughout outback Australia, but as well through those inland parts of southeast Queensland and also through the Northern Rivers district of New South Wales. Other areas that also may see some heavier rainfall totals are the northeast ranges of Victoria and western parts of Tasmania. So with these rain impacts, we've got some really welcomed rainfall potentially for farmers. So this is potentially an autumn break rainfall event, which means it can help trigger the germination for the winter period and really marks the end of the long and hot dry summer. But with those thunderstorms, there's the potential for damage to trees and to property. And with the wet weather across the roads, of course, creating hazardous driving conditions, and particularly through outback Australia, there is the potential for road closures where we've got those dirt roads. So if you live across parts of southern or eastern Australia, now's the time to stay up to date with our latest forecasts and warnings, which you can access via the Bureau website, app or social media. Otherwise, we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.